Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ha- uh, Today I want to uh, presentation research methodology. Okay, my title is Linguistic Landscape Study uh, at the National Library Republic Indonesia. Perpusnas Indonesia, Republik Indonesia. Statement of the problem and scope and limitation of the study. The first one is statement of the problem. Based on the background of the statement above, the writer formulates the problems of the study as 1. What are the types of linguistic landscape is used on signal at the National Library Republic Indonesia? And 2. How are they use linguistic landscape in public space at the National Library Republic Indonesia? The next one is scope and limitation the study. The scope of this research is sociolinguistic and takes the linguistic landscape as the main focus of the analysis. The limitation of this research focus on the types and function of linguistic and language landscape displayed in the National Library Republic Indonesia. Thus, this research was conducted on language display in the form of signs and notice boards around the National Library Republic Indonesia. The next one is objectives of the study and function of the study. The next is objectives of the study. Based on the problem formulated above the research aims to 1. To find out the types of signal used in the National Library. 2. To find out the benefits of linguistic landscape public space, especially in the National Library of Indonesia. The next one is function of the study. This study is expected to carry out two research function. The first function of the study is to provide a practical and use contribution. The practical and use contribution of this study is a reference for future study is the same field and study related to the study is it hope that the second function of this research can contribute theoretically to broadening the understanding of research of linguistic landscape. Okay, the next one is linguistic landscape study at National Library Republic Indonesia is sociolinguistic. Sociolinguistic, the study of language and society in called sociolinguistic. Sociolinguistics is concerned with investigating the relationship between language and society with the goal of understanding the structure of language and how it functions in communication. Word out 2010. In sociolinguistics, this visual arrangement describes how the social and cultural life of society is reflected through the use of language in public space. For example, if a sign used only one language, it indicates that the language has a higher or more dominant position. Conversely, signs that use two or more languages reflect on effort, be more inclusive, and reach out to diverse group in society. Okay, the next one is background of the study. Sociolinguistik udah dibahas sekarang. Okay, no. So the study of language in a social context according to Fishman 1965 expresses that language is not only a means of communication but also a social phenomenon that reflects identity and social relationship. Language show how individuals interact in society, reflecting status, roles, and social dynamics. The next one is linguistic landscape. Is a term of language that is visible in public space, such as on signs, advertisement, or street names. According to Landry and Borges, 1997, linguistic landscape not only describe the use of language in public space, but also reflect the cultural and linguistic diversity of a region by examining the use and interpretation eh, of language. Linguistic landscape can provide insight into social identity, cultural dynamics, and the status of language in society. Okay, the next one is relevance of the study. The importance of studying the National Library of the Republic of Indonesia as an information center in a multilingual only linguistic analysis linguistic landscape shows that of the many languages that exist, Indonesian tends to uh, dominate as a main language, while minority languages are often uh, marginalized. The National Library as an information center plays an important role in addressing this gap by providing space for regional language and other languages to develop and be accessible to all groups. Thus, the National Library supports the creation of a more inclusive and equitable public space for all citizens. Okay, the next one is function of the study. This study is expected to carry out two research functions. The first function of this study is to provide a practical and useful contribution. The practical and useful contribution of this study is a reference the further study in the same field and study related to this study. It is hoped that the second function of this research can contribute theoretically to broadening the understanding of research in linguistic landscape. Okay, related studies. Linguistic landscape. Linguistic landscape studies language used in public space such as Signai and advertisement to explore its relationship with society. Three key studies. The first one is Ulan Sari 2019. Examine the Angkut Batu Museum site, finding nine languages used with Indonesian and English dominating. Recommendations were made for clear and simple language of sign. She found nine languages at the Museum Angkut, uh, namely Indonesian, English, Mandarin, Arabic, German, Italian, French, Dutch, and Sundanese. The second one is Noshani et al. 2019 analysts Segna in all Ponorogo Universitas, highlighting the importance of science in creating a safe, organized campus environment. The last one is Hardika 2019 too. Studied Kuala Namu International Airport, showing the importance of multilingual signage for both domestic and international visitors. Okay, sociolinguistic again. Social studies, the relationship between language and society. The sociolinguistic examine how language is used in various social contexts to construct identities, form relationship, and communicate effectively. Myers 2007 shows how language reflects and shapes the social and cultural aspect of a community. Linguistic landscape. Linguistic landscape refers to the study of language used in public science that reflects social, cultural, and political identities. Landry and Borges, 1997, language in public space symbolizes community identity and cultural dynamics. Gorter, 2006, multilingual science in public space reflect the diversity and social function of language in multicultural society. Language displayed is monolingual Sign use only one language which often reflect the local or dominant language in place. For example, in the National Library Indonesia, there are signs that only use Indonesian to provide instruction to visitors. This reflects the use of language that is appropriate to local needs. The next one is bilingual sign. Bilingual sign used two languages, usually a local language and a global language such as English. For example, fire safety signs found in many public places use Indonesian and English so that the information can be understood by Indonesian speaking visitors as well as foreign visitors. The last one is multilingual sign. Use more than two languages. These types of sign is usually found in places that are crowded with people from various countries and cultural. For example, in the National Library of Indonesia, some sign of Indonesian, English, French, Chinese, and Arabic to ensure that information can be accessed by more people, reflecting the diversity of language and cultural that exists. Types of linguistic landscape. Uh, ada two types. Is private sign and government sign. Private sign are signs created by private individuals, group, or organization and are not managed by government authorities. This can include commercial announcement, billboards, and sign of for private institutions like schools. Government sign, also known as public sign, are signs installed by government authorities. These signs include street names, information boards, warning signs, and other types of signage that help with navigation and public awareness. Function linguistic landscape. Function linguistic is two: informational function and symbolic function. Informational function of linguistic landscape refers to the role of sign is in helping people navigate space and understand the identity of a place. These signs provide a practical information that allows individuals to find their way around or learn about the area they are in. The last one is symbolic function. The symbolic function refers to how language and symbolic are used to convey deeper meanings related to social aspects like authority, power, and cultural identity. These symbols go beyond simple communication and present enduring messages about social status, dominance, or values within a society. Okay, National Library Republik Indonesia has a long history that began in 17 and 78 when it originated as part of the Batavia's Genootschap van Kunsten and what is a scientific institution. It became an independent institution. Credential degree number 11 purposes RE plays an essential role in blah 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 Indonesian cultural heritage, promoting literary and managing the country's national collection in 2017. It was building in the Merdeka Selatan area of Jakarta, which is now one of the tallest library building in the world. Okay, this is a part of the study, blah blah blah, and uh, we have data source and data collection. Also, method of data analysis. After gathering the necessary photographs, the author began analyzing the data by classifying the sites based on the Landry and Borges, the 19th and 97 theory. The author counted the number of languages used at the National Library Republic Indonesia. This is reference, so many reference, and thank you. Okay, thank you for your listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dadah.